So on the bottom right of Death Aura, the yellow Protoss is FBB. And on the top left is the blue Terran, Aran. Aran? I don't know.
I think it's just Aran.
Anyway, Aran is a little bit late with the pylon. It's good to have the pylon be like the first thing you build after your first probe. But that's no big deal, that's a few seconds and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say if 3 seconds of timing makes the difference in this league, I think you've got bigger problems.
Yeah. Got a gateway and gas going down. Got a barracks and gas going down. Protoss and Terran are very similar with how they begin games. Zard's got a tiny bit more variety. So,
Second base
Pro's
already.
What?
And second base as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe second base. There we go.
Yeah, and command center's becoming in orbital command. A reactor going up, new supply depot. Yeah, both players are doing very normal builds. I do think that unless you're going for fast Marines or fast Reapers, you probably want to wait on a factory or something before you get a reactor. Because a reactor takes roughly as much time as a factory to build. But Aran could be going Marines or Reapers. Yep, those are 2 Marines headed out. FBB going Forge and Gateway. And so that's going to be 3 gateways and a cybernetics core. So that could be Stalkers or Adept. I forgot their name. I mained this race and I forgot the name of their ranged unit.
I mean, they're Protoss, so just, you know, make up something pretentious, and that's probably right.
Stalkers aren't very pretentious.
Oh, asshole probe over here.
Yep.
Or,
Dickhead
pylon.
probe. Making a dickhead pylon.
Oh, multiple dickhead pylons.
All right. I remember FVB likes to mess around with people who want to expand. And sends the probe in to die for the crime of being a bit of a dickhead.
Probably had to. I'm guessing he maybe had a third dickhead pylon queued.
Yeah. That's more Marines and a tank. Now, a good thing to do in the future would be to follow this up with a starport too, and then you could get like medevacs to heal the Marines. But another factory is good, another command center is good.
Well, it looks like Aran's going mech, so I'm not sure the medevacs would help too much. She's got a second factory going up here.
But 4 Marines is also, it's not a ton for mech, but I would expect to see.
I mean,
I generally feel this when going mech. But could just want to be safe. You know, some Protoss play like dickheads, and then you want to be safe and have a few more Marines.
I mean, I'm guessing looking at this, she hasn't gotten the Marine upgrades yet, so I'm assuming those 4 Marines are just, they're going to be vestigial once she has an actual thingy-majig.
In the meantime, FVB is going 2 Robo facilities and a Twilight Council, immediately upgrading charge.
That is a good point about the siege tank. I'm wondering why she didn't put it up here. That way it can't get dicked on by whatever the hell FBB sends.
Yeah, it's good to put a siege tank up on the cliff, especially if you're going to build a third base here, or if you want to kill the
I
pylon
mean,
that's
I'm
on the
pretty
third
sure
base.
if you put a siege tank like right here on the edge, it should still be able to reach that entire hallway, right?
It'll hit the pylon, it'll hit the hallway. Yeah, two
Has
siege
Aran even
tanks running.
realized those pylons are there? Oh, she hasn't, and she's about to just go land that.
Yeah. But you'll find that out, and then you can send the Marines in the tank, I guess. The 3 zealots coming in at the top dickhead pylon.
Oh, yep, just in time for those guys to get pulled. Although, I'm sure those tanks can handle it.
Yeah. And none of those zealots have charge, but charge isn't finished yet. FVB could make charge faster. He has enough energy to improve the Twilight Council.
FBB may be scouting out a forward base here? With the fancy Vespine?
Could be. If I was a bit more of a tricky player, I'd mess around a lot with this sort of map. But
I'm wondering
I'm unfortunately very standard.
why FBB would be building over here. Because theirs should be this one, right? Like, that's more on their side. Well, I guess it's still kind of in the middle, I guess.
Hill, and not really that aligned with any side.
Oh yeah, Aran's definitely going hard mech here.
This one's closer to Aran's, and this one's closer to FBB's, but not by much.
Oh, okay.
Just like they're more defensible from that side, because ostensibly, if Aran wants to attack into this base, then there's this uphill and choke point.
Yeah.
But, yeah, those are 2 Thors on the way. That's another tech lab on the factory. And that's Marines coming down too, which... It's hard mech, but it's not super hard mech.
I wonder if those Marines are mostly there to help out help out against the air. But I don't think... Oh, Jesus Christ, I haven't looked down at FBB in a while. Holy fuck, okay.
Yeah, FBB's got a pretty nice army going along.
Looks like they're going hard mech as well. Robotics facilities.
And gateways, yeah.
Not an air unit to be seen.
FBB's economy needs to be much better to afford that much. I mean, this many robo bases
they still have
maxed out.
They still have 800 in the bank, and gaining even while they're. I guess they're going to be building a lot. Yeah.
Start building Immortals. He could build 2.
Looks like they're starting to get a base going.
Immortals are probably the best thing to build, considering the Thors. Though Colossi would also be good, considering the Marines. Yeah, Cloud says a good thing where if you're Terran, and you have extra money, and then just build more command centers, because orbital commands, you could have 17 of them, and it would still be good. Because you can take a new base and immediately mine it out, if you have enough orbital commands.
It bothers me on a very physical level, Aran's supply depot placement, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, Aran's supply depot placement could also be like separating bases, and then you have a wall in case you want one, which really helps with tanks.
Oh, I don't even care about the wall, they're just scattered all over, and I hate it so much.
Yeah. Also, Aran's supply upgrade buildings are all over. And I like to have all my upgrade buildings in a pile.
Yeah, that way they can all die at once.
Yeah. Exactly. Aran shoots the pylon, makes sure it won't shoot back, then comes back to shoot it again.
Hey, you never know. It's Protoss. For all you know, they might have some bullshit that lets pylon shoot.
They did. It was removed from the game.
I hate this so much.
And yeah, Aran's army is on the way. It's a maxed out Marine Thor army with 3 tanks. just sort of following. 3
So
Marines are headed from the right.
Is that a decoy or is that just?
I think
I
it's
guess
just
not.
bad pathing. And Marines are
Ooh.
coming in single file to be mowed down.
Yeah, I can't help but wonder maybe if those guys should have been queued up outside to let them get there in time.
Also, the tanks being sieged would help a ton.
Yeah.
And yeah. The army failed. It's running away, but Thors are slow, tanks are slow, and Stalkers actually are a little bit fast.
Just pulling back. There are some Thors sitting here.
Yeah, there are Thors sitting here. And Thors are actually great against Colossi.
Meanwhile, both players have 2,000 plus in the bank.
Yeah. But Aran is producing.
Looks like Aaron is pushing some air units, I'm guessing.
Aran?
Yeah, I got a couple starboards going.
Oh. Yeah, that's 3 starports being built. That could
FBB's
be a transition.
doing an
because...
expansion, but mostly just vibing, it feels like. Got.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going for carriers or something. I have no idea. Wait, they don't even have any air units.
Terrans don't have carriers.
No, I meant FBB.
Oh.
They've got 3,500 sitting here.
Yeah.
Nothing producing. But they've got supply to spare, so I'm wondering what their scheme is here.
Would be good to get Immortals and Zealots and Archons. More Zealots and Immortals, honestly.
Looks like they're starting to expand. They've got two expansions coming up here. These guys just
That's
vibing. Good. Aran is Jesus Christ. Aran is going air hard.
Yeah.
More bases.
That's one thing I love about Terran, the crazy transitions you can do. So that's 3 tech labs.
I feel like I should say something about you appreciating crazy transitions. Come on, it's right there.
Yeah. So yeah, Aaron's getting a fusion core, which is the building that lets you get battle cruisers. Aaron's getting 2 fusion cores, which won't actually help get battle cruisers faster, but you know,
it's good to have a backup just in case.
Want to spend the money?
Yeah, I mean she has the money to spare. Fuck.
Yeah. Though they cost gas, and she is a little low on gas for what she's transitioning to. Now, FBB is actually doing Aaron a favor because that command center wasn't perfectly placed. Theoretically, Aaron could have flown it into the right place, but it's important to remember to put your buildings in the right place. Yeah, Terran gets gas choked, especially when you don't build things that take up a lot of minerals. So like when you go mech, you should always just get like 3 or 4 factories with reactors on them that get Hellions.
Looks like...
Because you're going to have a ton of minerals anyway. And Hellions are great against things that are good against Thors. Hellbats are good against things that are good against Thors. Or you could get a lot of Marines, but yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
So that's a really nice Thor army. And it's going to be very nice against this Colossus army. Because really what you want against Thors is Immortals.
And the Thors can use their special anti-air bullshit ability against the Colossi, right?
I don't think I don't think so. I didn't see them do it earlier.
And I know she activated that on her Thors. I saw her activate them.
Yeah. They're activated, but they're firing normally. Oh no! They are using them against the Thors, you're right.
Nice.
Immortals beat Thors for cost. I don't think one immortal beats one Thor, but 3 immortals beat 2 Thors.
Oh, looks like. Are these guys up here stuck or just vibing?
Yes, they're stuck. Oh no, they're not stuck, I think. I think they can go past it. No, they're stuck. Right. Yeah, they're gonna need to kill one of the fusion cores. In the meantime, though, battle cruisers are coming out. One at a time, because gas.
Looks like she's building some gas Vespine thingies.
Yeah. Which is why these bases would actually be
Jesus.
really helpful. Because they have rich gas.
Aran has to have like 15 factories at this point. Oh my god, and these guys are still stuck.
15
Aw.
factories is a fine number when your economy is good, and Aaron's economy is great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
she
mean,
is mining minerals when she should really be focusing on gas. You've got mules to make sure your minerals are okay. And battle cruisers would really help. Like, FBB's army doesn't shoot up.
yeah.
So,
Looks like
yeah,
Aran's
FBB's army is coming in, Aaron's building hers.
sending down the half of her army that isn't stuck.
Yeah.
Oh no, they got unstuck. Okay.
And battle cruisers coming in, and if you give them time, they'll beat this army. And where did they go?
Looks like
Where
maybe.
did the battle?
Oh,
Oh, the main base. Huh. Battle
oh, these
cruisers
immortals
in-
aren't even bothering.
in-
The immortals
base.
tack up. Are
No, nothing that comes out of the robo shoots up.
amazing.
Stalkers could shoot up if FBB remembers them.
Oh, it's almost dead. It's almost dead.
Yeah, but it. And yeah, and FBB remembered stalkers.
Looks like they've got some phoenixes building
Kills
as
the
well.
But yes, that's 4 phoenixes, but phoenixes are not good against battle cruisers. If you're faced with battle cruisers, what you want are void rays or tempests. Tempests deal extra damage to massive units, and void rays deal extra damage to heavily armored units.
FBB's got so much money, and they've got their production units sitting idle,
Yeah.
and they've got the supply for it. I'm wondering why they're not building.
Because they're focused on the army. FBB kills the command center, and to make a point, is building a dickhead pylon there.
Amazing. I mean, it's not like Aran needs that command center. Maybe just with a Vespine.
Yeah.
10,000 unspit minerals.
And sending her army out in a straight line. Oh, and there are 3 battle cruisers that we didn't notice in FBB's.
Oh, amazing.
This is actually a very, very good move. If Aran was going to attack with her main army too in a different base, send the battle cruisers to one side, send your main army to another side,
Yeah,
and make your
him
opponent feel really
choose.
bad.
Yeah.
And now the Thors are walking in. They're just moving. They're not even moving.
There we go. There she realized.
Yeah. But this is a heavily immortal army, and it's killing these Thors. Destroying the rocks to kill the choke point. And, yep, that's another base down. This Thor came out very angry. Wanted to kill some zealots. Didn't think it through.
So how would you counter all these immortals? I'm guessing just focus battle cruisers at this point.
It's easy. No problem. Stop buying Thor, start buying battle cruisers. You make most of the army meaningless. Go in, destroy the army, then teleport into your opponent's main base and kill their production. But Aran, especially for someone so low in gas, has gotten a lot of unnecessary upgrades. Getting infantry upgrades. And... yeah. I mean, this is just destruction.
Yeah, there's not really... Aran's not building anything. I guess she doesn't have any factories left.
Yeah, she's out of factories, she's out of starports.
Yeah,
Mostly
I think
out of...
this is I feel like this has to be GG at this point. There it is.
Oh, another solution. Cloud mentioned Liberators. Tanks are also very good. Vikings work too.
Well, I feel like if we have a Terran, you know, Aran will be able to take advantage and just, like, float over the minerals.
Yeah, Terran can do that. Could be hilarious if a Terran does that. But, yeah. So on the bottom left, in the blue, yet again, it's Aran. And on the right, the yellow Protoss, FBB. Now, one thing I didn't mention, but is worth noting, is that the mineral fields that block off the wall, here and here, are more valuable than other minerals. Workers mine them faster. So these are generally good bases to have, except they're really easy
They're right
to
in the
attack.
open. Yeah. I mean, if you didn't need the Vespine, you could just land on the other side. Because then your enemy would have to go over the wall to get to you.
Yeah. Although, you can shoot across the minerals. So, I have seen many cases of someone building a base here, and someone putting range units here underneath it.
Amazing.
And they just kill all the workers. But Terran is actually pretty interesting on this map because a tank here can really mess with someone. If you can get vision to the high ground.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a very, like... Aran has a lot of chances here to be slick.
Yeah. Terran can be a real fuckhead on this map. Now that is weird placement.
Looks like she had... I wonder if she's going to build another barracks there, or like a supply depot.
Yeah, it looks like a supply depot thing that you'd need.
I imagine that's probably a better layout, though, because you're not going to have to... You're not going to get stuck as much, right?
In this gap here.
Oh, you can get through the top there? Ooh.
Yeah. Also, reactor and supply depots have less health than a barracks, but you see the SCV went up top.
Yeah.
FBB focused really hard on expanding and getting the gas. And a Twilight Council. In general, you get a Twilight Council early if you really want to get Charge or Blink early, or Resonating Glaives. And that's very aggressive. Yeah.
Looks like Aran's going mech again. Got an armory and a factory already.
Yeah, that is a very fast armory.
Yep, and there comes a tank.
Yeah, the tank coming out. Gateway's work gate is almost done. Second gateway charge is midway through, and attack upgrades. So, yeah, it looks like FBB is going to go for something that involves a lot of very angry sword guys.
I mean, with Aran going so hard on Thor's last game, are Zealots good against Thor's, or?
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering if maybe that's their thought processes. Very correctly assuming Aran's going to build a fuck ton of factories here.
Yeah. Except Aran is going barracks. And factories. I have no idea what Aran's going for this game. FVB is banking a ton of minerals and a ton of gas. So if FVB is going Zealots, it's generally good to take workers off gas, have them go onto minerals. And FVB is starting to mine the mineral wall that blocks the bottom half.
Ah. Those only have like 15 or some shit. Yeah, 20.
Those have 20 each. So that might be a path for an attack, especially because the tanks are here.
Yeah. But they're gonna have to get probes all the way over to that other.
Yeah, it's slow, but yeah. FBB is doing the multiple robotics facility thing. Yeah, so Aran, just so you know, for the future, a good way to get rid of a mineral bank, especially against Zerg, but it also works against Protoss, factories with the reactors, and then you get Hellions. And they synergize much better with Thors. And yeah, Hellbats and Thors have the same move speed, except Hellbats are really good against units that Thors are less good against. So, FVB going on a base hunt, looking for Aran's secret bases.
They haven't even seen each other yet. Amazing.
No. They haven't scouted each other. And they're not going to because FVB's route ends right before Aran's base. And like you said, Aran flew the orbital command above the wall.
Yeah.
And
On the other hand, that wall isn't as safe now because FBB can walk in.
Now has what she thinks is a safe orbital command.
And the fact of the matter is, if FVB attacks, Aran doesn't have anything to get over there.
Yeah.
Like, she'd just have to lift up and drive back and hope it makes it. Because
Yeah.
none of these guys can get over there to help out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're coming in with the dickhead pylon.
Yep. But also not where Aran is building her fourth. So FBB won't see the fourth.
Looks like FBB is expanding hard on their northeast side there.
They're both expanding, but yeah. Aran's command center believes in itself. Flies away. Tank gets a nice shot off. Stalkers are running away in an odd formation. Let's see if the Thors will get a shot off. They don't. Nope. Let's see. Kill the dickhead pylon? Kill the dickhead pylon? Nope. Okay, let the dickhead pylon live. Command center is heading back. Now you could turn that command center into a planetary fortress. And that would give it a lot of power to defend. It would be very powerful and able to defend itself from this sort of attack. Though not from this sort of attack that has immortals in it. Command center's down. I mean, Aran does have the minerals banked to just like build 5 command centers and float them wherever she needs them.
Yeah. Yeah, neither of them have really, Aran's got a base and FBB's got a base growing, but neither of them have really exploited the southern half there.
Yeah. Except FBB's in a better situation because FBB mined through their part of the wall.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Aran's in a better situation because he's just got a much better army, bigger army.
Yeah. Oh, leaving the dickhead pylon. Okay.
Shoots the pylon a little bit, just to show it who's boss. Then changes her mind and decides to take it down. Hellion becomes a Hellbat. And one of those transformations that makes anyone trying to figure out how it works really upset.
I mean, it's StarCraft. If you think too hard about anything, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Bit of a wild goose chase there. Okay.
Yeah, FBB's army running off. Now what I'd like to see is Aran just saying, "Fuck it, I've got a maxed out army."
Yeah, I think
Let's
that's what
just
she's doing now.
Build. And yeah. So this is an interesting level where Aran's army is completely out of position. Like, it's in 3 different positions.
On the other hand, it's over twice the size of FBB's, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah. I do think that simply A moving would do pretty well. Probably. This many Thors is just a very good army.
If they can get up the hill.
Yeah. Well, it looks like FVB is gonna go for the base trade. And this is where a planetary fortress would have been good against the zealots.
Yeah, not going to do much against the big guys.
Yeah. Thors are stuck on the stairs, on the ramp. Yeah. Tank did pretty decent damage to the immortals on this side, but
Yeah.
it was only one tank. Some of the Thors have given up.
Yeah, it looks like Aran figured it out there finally.
Yeah. Actually,
So the question is, this really does feel like who's going to blow up whose base first at this point.
yes, except Aran has a hidden base that it doesn't make sense that she'd have, and if she can move these SCVs away,
So
there's
it
no
doesn't-
reason for FBB to look there. Marines are headed in. Thors are blocked because of the mineral wall.
Oh, they can't fit past. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. They're trying to sneak into FBB's base, but their cheeks are too dummy thick.
I mean, at this point, Aran still has over twice as much army, and they're both over capped. So,
They've just turned it into the base trade.
did those SVCs just walk around the entire map to return their minerals? Amazing. Why just what?
FBB just abandoned that base.
I love
No.
Aran's just like I'm gonna spray
Sorry, Aran.
factory
Yeah.
Bukake all over the map.
Aran's now scanning, looking for more bases. Gonna send the Thors to to hit the mineral wall again, and the Thors are blocking the other units.
Oh.
Now with these SCVs,
SCVs can just drive under their legs.
they no, but the SCVs could open up the wall. Instead, Aran isn't really paying attention to them. They're just still mining from the original base.
What is Aran? Hold on. What is Aran doing?
Trying to destroy every building she finds to end the game. Both players are doing that. Except neither of them are looking very well. Now, if Aran wants to be a real asshole, she can just lift off the factories and move them to the corners of the map,
Yeah.
because none of FBB's units can handle that.
Yeah. None of them can look up or whatever.
Yeah.
So really, we just need Aran to find these two bases, which it
And
looks like
kill-
FBB's.
And kill these isolated buildings. Or just have an army versus army fight.
FBB is no longer supply capped by merit of, like, I guess they built more pylons. Yeah.
Yeah. Aran's SCVs are still mining. Yeah, neither of these players is keen on surrendering. And FBB can actually get out of this. They've got a bank. They've got supply. They can make more zealots.
They still haven't looked inside that base, unfortunately.
Nope, they haven't
Oh,
looked through
looks like they might be realizing here, like, hey, this is the last place I haven't looked, and yep, there they go.
Something here doesn't smell right.
So the question is if Aran's swarm, which is having a good time, can defeat this before that ball gets over there.
Yeah. Now Aran found this base. And after that, all she'll need to do is kill the rest of everything. Especially because FBB seems to have given up.
I definitely feel like one thing Aran could do is babysit these Thors and make sure they're not getting stuck.
Yeah.
Because I feel like half this game has been the Thors are like getting stuck, and
So FBB stuff is getting revealed. If FBB wants it to stop being revealed, they need to build the Nexus. So they're going to build 2 corner pylons, but they'll immediately be revealed.
Jesus, looks like FBB has finally sussed out where the where Aran's base is.
Oh god, if Aran loses this because FBB figures it out.
Oh, Aran's got like three buildings to destroy, 2 buildings to destroy.
FBB zealots are on the way to destroy it. And FBB built a Nexus.
Aran should still know where those like 1 building was.
Yeah, and Aran killed most of it. But also the Nexus is too far away for the Thors can't reach it. And the Thors are most of Aran's
Oh,
armor.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Well,
This had to have been the most frustrating game ever. Oh, I love it so much.
and floats away the command center. Let's see, are there any probes anywhere?
I think Aran nuked them all.
All the probes are dead. So after this Nexus, Aran just needs to
Nexus.
kill the assimilator.
Yeah, Nexus is dead. Kill the assimilator. Yeah.
Yeah, or just walk by the assimilator.
Oh,
and
there
don't
she
kill it.
goes.
What building am I missing? What building am I missing? Oh, this pylon.
Amazing. Oh, what a fucking game.
There's a
Oh, there's tab?
So on the bottom right of Romanticide, it's FBB, the insane Protoss. And on the top left, it's Aranea, the Terran who just kept looking and never gave up. There's some fun stuff about Romanticide. There are these mineral walls, these small ones that block off these paths.
They also
And
have
a
rocks,
path to-
though, so you can pick and choose how you want to open it.
And there's a path to a 4th base that you can open up for a base that has rich Vespene gas. You can go to that base in other ways, but could be worth the gas. Could be worth, I mean, you know, making it very close to your 3rd. FBB's got, yeah, they're both doing a very normal build so far. It'll get crazy later because that's these two players.
Yeah, this does seem like it is a not built for air, but definitely more air focused. Aran's got a out of position
So,
command center.
there are maps that are slightly more air focused. Stuff like Year Zero. Maybe a few others. No, Aran's got a wall. Oh no, Aran doesn't have a good wall.
The wall is a stupid meta, and it shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah. But no, FBB hasn't been building walls, not even a Reaper wall. Which
Oh,
is okay
natural walls. I see. Gotcha.
because Aran hasn't been building Reapers, so the Reaper wall is unnecessary. You shouldn't wall your natural versus Terran. You should, though, build your command center in the center where it's supposed to build, because Aran's is a little on the side.
Yeah.
If you notice, the command center itself is confused. No, it isn't. Never mind. But it would help to float it up and move it down, move it to the left a little. FBB walling himself in. Okay. Remember what I said about natural walls being a bad idea versus Terran? Walling yourself in is also a problem. Even though there are a few pylons.
Ooh, a secret pylon up here. I'm sure that
Up
won't be
here?
used for any
I don't
shenanigans
know.
at all.
Here. I like the little wooden bridges. Words are hard.
Oh yeah, they are kind of cute.
Yeah. Look very romanticized.
Wait. Oh, that's
So
on
that's
Aran's side. I was gonna say, did
that's-
FBB just build a dickhead pylon on their own side? But no.
No, FBB's locked into his base. Oh no, he isn't. There's still space to pass. I was wrong. I thought that was a complete wall off, but it wasn't. That's interesting.
The collapsing bridges, I love it.
I mean, I do kind of want to add more strange maps with weird mechanics to this.
I like that water slide map. I think you and I played for shits and crens.
I don't think it was me and you. I don't think we played a game.
Oh, I remember you mentioned a water slide map when we tried it out. You might have been spectating while I was playing with someone, I think.
But I'd love to include more really strange maps in this tournament. But I would like to make sure that players are okay with them before I start bringing that stuff in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Claude, if you look for it, I put maps in, I put map names in the StarCraft League channel for meme maps. FBB taking 2 bases at once. Why not? And yeah, Aran had a pretty good worker lead. It's only 4 workers, but again, Terran. Only problem is that this base is mining less efficiently
Yeah.
because of the distance of the command center.
Yeah.
Tanks are headed out, and they siege up just out of range of the dickhead pylon.
Amazing. Can Aran see that? Oh no, she hasn't
No,
even seen it yet.
Aran hasn't spotted anything.
Yeah, they haven't. Nobody's seen each other yet today.
Yep, they still haven't met. Um, So they haven't seen each other. They're mostly expending.
Jesus, looks like Aran's getting ready.
Yeah, Aran's getting units.
So I've heard
FBB's
doing
changing.
this bullshit is a bad idea. Is that a bad idea? Just like mass building supply depots. 'Cause that's what I like to do, so
Aran's
I don't have
building
to
too
worry
many
about it again.
depots. Yeah, it's a little too many supply depots. And it's kind of bad to have them in your main base like this because you could have other stuff there. But it's not terrible. It's just, you could be building command centers, which also give you supply.
Finally seeing each
You could
other
be building
here.
supply depots. You could be building supply depots on a wall. Tank has it in range, so the tank's gonna attack it.
Looks like you might finally have motion.
So FBB has 4 robos and 2 stargates.
This is going to be bad for these zealots.
These are...
Did FBB see those? No.
These are 3 siege tanks really in the middle of nowhere, and they don't have vision on of the high ground, which is a problem. Because these zealots are they're gonna do a pretty good sneak attack probably. If they decide to attack.
Yeah, still haven't even seen them. I guess they know it's there from that pylon dying, but...
Yeah. And this is becoming a much more defensible position with the Marines coming in and the Hellion.
Yeah, it looks like Aran is focusing a lot more. She's got siege tanks coming up. She's got... Still no anti-air, but I guess that doesn't matter here. Oh, here come the factories.
Yeah. Factor is coming up. They'll probably start making Thors. Which, I mean, Aran's spending her gas. And first base could be mining gas better, but otherwise she's mining gas from 4 bases.
Oh shit, air units.
Yep, with their Void Rays. Which are really bad against Marines. Those Immortals and Marines pass by each other. And the Marines just let the Immortals kill the tanks. FBB isn't gonna let the same thing happen where flying buildings get away. Oh, that's cute. The Phoenixes are picking up the siege tanks. FBB's actually got an observer on the Overlord pillar.
Yeah. Does feel like I'm not sure if Aran can turn this around. Where's her army?
This is going to be very hard to turn around.
Oh, there's her army. Were they stuck?
They shouldn't be. I mean, if you can she can lower the supply depot wall, and then they won't be.
Oh yeah, they were stuck. She just blew it up. There was a tech lab or whatever in the way. It looks like FBB saw that and got the fuck out.
Yeah, it's only 4 Immortals. That's not enough to stop this Thor army.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if Aran walked back, she could take this.
Yeah. Aran's coming in. But, oh no, she stopped the attack moving and made it a normal move. But yeah, Immortals are good against Thors, but not that good. And Thors destroy this army. So Aran's building more Thors. There are 8 Void Rays. And Void Rays are okay against Thors. But this is gonna be rough. Aran's sending a command center to where there's already a dickhead pylon.
Like, what?
So,
ooh, that's gonna be. And those void rays are just waiting. Aw.
yeah. Nope, the Void Rays are leaving before the Thors can arrive. I think Aran is telling the Thors what to do. Like, telling them what to target.
Yeah.
Which doesn't work that great. And Void Rays are stepping in here. So,
Yeah.
FBB force a base trade, except this time with units that can shoot up. And Aran is actually doing something smart and getting Thors in the main. And that could actually help.
Not
Except
if they run
Thor
away.
on a rally point and just dies. And that helps less.
Yeah, I feel like the only way Aran can pull this off is if she gets her gets her army back ASAP. But that's not gonna make it in time, actually.
Or if she continues to build stuff all over the map and just turn it into a game of hide and seek.
Get even for the last game.
Yeah. But no, but Aran stopped moving her things. And that's a problem.
Is Aran just panicking right now? Oh, she's attacking finally. Okay.
Both Aran and FBB have enough money to rebuild everything, but they're just sort of deciding to make it into a base trade. That's what's really strange to me about the way these two have been playing, where it's like both of these games didn't have to be base trades until the players were like, yeah, I'm gonna trade.
Yeah.
And there's an epic SCV versus probe fight.
Oh yeah, this is the real game. This is.
And Protoss wins because Protoss is overpowered.
Nerf probes win.
I don't know if we're getting the same music, but the one I'm getting is like super triumphant right now.
Oh, I don't think we are. So Aaron's trying to rebuild.
Protoss is overpowered. Why would I play Zerg if Protoss wasn't overpowered? Why would I play Protoss if they weren't overpowered? I mean, sorry. It's 2 a.m. and I've been casting for a few hours now.
What is this base, Aaron? Oh no.
So this is going to be another war of attrition.
I mean, at this point, unless Aaron gets those Thors up there to deal with those Void Rays, like, that's the only way Aaron can do anything about those Void Rays. I do feel like FBB is in a better position. They've got a pair of bases that are actually doing things. A third one being built. Aaron's got an empty main, and she has one SCV remaining. It looks like.
No, Aaron doesn't have. FBB doesn't have.
Yep, Aaron just lost her last SCV, so.
Yeah, last SCV, last command center.
Yeah,
so,
unless these Thors can save the day, which
no, but
I don't think they're going to, because Aaron hasn't even seen those like 3 new bases.
All of Aaron's buildings got revealed, and you can just move the Void Rays throughout the bases.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, Aaron's got to find 3 bases.
That's not how Cloud is.
Sorry?
No, Cloud says that you could send a worker to the enemy's base and hide it for 10 minutes. That's not how draws work, because if you have workers but don't have buildings, you still lose. So Aaron has 2 buildings left, and FVB is just going to kill these armories and end it this way. And that was a really, really painful match. I'm not going to say GG. You know, if you get to 1 base trade, that's, that happens. 2 base trades is the sort of thing you really have to be asking for.